Hello, and welcome to another series of videos that I recorded in and around Campbell County. This is video 1 of 6. I did this video on the 11th of June, 2019, 4 days after the flash flood event. When we had that event in our area, I had been talking about an occurrence such as this for quite a while. And when it happened, I was in North Carolina. So while the event was happening, I was over there. And I was like most of you all, I was getting my information from Facebook. So I thought I would do this video. There's not a lot to see as far as the flood damage because it was so widespread. This area right here, I started this video in the parking lot of the post office. And the reason I did that, one of the hardest hit areas was in this area. And the church that you'll see across the street from the post office was above the floodwaters. But this event was not caused by the creek that comes through La Follette. This was caused by a little branch that usually has just a trickling of water, and it became a raging river during this flash flood. Off in the distance, to the left is the old sanctuary to this church, and on the right is the new sanctuary. And from the information that I'm getting, it was a total destruction inside of both of these sanctuaries. This part was underwater. I don't know how deep it was here. There's a lot of the information about the flash flood that you all probably know better than I know at this time. What I'm going to do is I'm going down a bunch of county roads, and you'll see mostly erosion from the water that came down in certain areas. What I'm trying to say is I doubt that I will give you any more information than you already have on the flash flood. So I'm considering this video a series of visuals, and if we happen up on some damage that I can see, I'll tell you what I'm seeing because I'm watching the video as I do this audio portion. And when I was recording this, I saw several areas that had water erosion, but the damage was so widespread that some places had absolutely nothing and others had quite a bit. And that's all I'm going to say, other than just alert you when I come up on something that I remember seeing. This is East Avenue, which is Highway 63. And we're going to turn on Middlesboro Road, which is the old Highway 63. And what I was saying, when I was driving around, and I tell you, I went down several roads doing this video. So if you watch this series of 6 videos, you're going to see quite a few places that I had never been with my video camera. And I'll try to tell you all the roads that I went down doing this series of videos. And if I come up, I know the areas where I saw the erosion of the road, but that's about all I could see from my vantage point. And when I come up on those parts of the video, as I do the playback of the video, as I put this audio portion behind the video, I'll tell you what I'm seeing, and then see the bank on the left looked like it had been eroded. You can always slow this video down or stop it to take a closer look if you see something that you want to look at a little closer than what you would see as I go down the road in my automobile. I'm on the Middlesboro Road, and I'm getting ready to turn on the Carwin Road. I'm not going to do a lot of technical explanation on these videos, but what I'm going to say up front is the GoPro with the fisheye lens, and I've got it set on super wide, gives you the impression that we're going down the road a lot faster than we are. And you'll see me pull over a number of different times. And the reason I pull over is because I was going so slow. When I do these videos, I don't like for traffic to back up behind me. So as soon as I find a place where I can pull over, I usually pull over and let the traffic go by. We are now on the Carwin Road, and we're going out to the Davis Chapel community, and we'll be turning right on the Davis Chapel Road at the end of Carwin Road. It's a beautiful day. In fact, the sky and the clouds are absolutely beautiful. The weather that we've been having, we've had a lot of spring rain, and the foliage is thick this year, which means that we probably will have a beautiful fall. And I plan to do some videos in this area during the fall of the year. But anyway, it's a beautiful day. I'm going to give you an approximate time that I did this video. I think I left the house either at 1:30 or 1:45. So it's midday, which helps when you do a video. If you're going directly into the sun, if you're going west, or if you're going east in the morning, it has a tendency to wash your video out. And as you can see, the lighting looks almost perfect for this video. So I think from this day forward, when I do one of these road videos, I'm going to try to do it in the midday, just for the lighting. We continue on Carwin Road. At the intersection up here, we'll turn right on the Davis Chapel Road. Some of these roads I've been down before with my video camera, but I'm not going to say a lot about that because there are so many of these roads that I've been on that I spend my time explaining, well, I've been on this road or that road. So I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to say that you will probably see roads that I have not been on with my video camera before today. We just turned right on the Davis Chapel Road, and we're on our way to Camp Ridge Road. We'll be turning left on the Camp Ridge Road. All of this area, you can tell on the road there, you can see where a sediment of mud from the flash flood. And you'll see this occasionally in certain areas, but I have no way of knowing how much water they got in this area. The only thing I'm doing is looking at it and speculating what happened. So if we have someone out there that's watching the video and you can add some information in a comment on any of these videos, we would appreciate it. So give us a comment and tell us what you know about the flash flood that occurred in Campbell County. We're on the Davis Chapel Road, and we're getting ready to turn left on the Camp Ridge Road. I mentioned the other day to someone when I was talking that a lot of times you forget to look at the beauty of this area, and it's as pretty as any place in the world. And if you stop and just try to look at it like you've never seen it before, it's spectacular. We live in a beautiful area of Campbell County. And we're on the Camp Ridge Road, and as we proceed down the Camp Ridge Road, at one point up here you'll be able to see off in the distance Caravel Mountain. It just so happened today was a clear day. On a clear day you can see forever. And make a good title for a song. Who was it? Robert Goulet. That's it. It recorded on a clear day you can see forever. Mr. Robert Goulet, on a clear day you can see forever. As we continue down Camp Ridge Road, you can start to see off in the distance, and the sky was just spectacular today. The clouds, it looks like those are, they're beautiful. I started to try to tell you the name of the clouds, and then I thought, you better not go there, Frank, because you probably will call them something that they're not. But anyway, they're beautiful, and you can see the blue sky mixed in with the clouds. Almost like poetry. I started to name the clouds, and I thought, no, don't do that, because more than likely you'll get the name wrong. We continue on the Camp Ridge Road. We're on our way to Long Hollow Road. Now, when we get on the Long Hollow Road, that's where you're going to see some water erosion. I can imagine how scary it was going up Long Hollow Road during that flash flood from the looks of the erosion in certain areas. And if you happen to have any information about the Long Hollow Road, we sure would appreciate it if you would give us a comment on any of these videos. And the people watching the videos from other parts of the world, they'll appreciate it too. I have several people in foreign countries that watch my videos that probably will never see this area in person, but they, like me, like to watch these road videos. I'm always on the look for road videos that are recorded from other parts of the world. We're coming off of Camp Ridge Road, and we'll be coming on. Now look at the left-hand side. It looks like the water came, and there's a culvert that goes under this road, and the culvert was not able to handle the amount of water, and there's a lot of erosion. And you'll see that the county has placed I think that automobile was wanting to go up that road and couldn't. So evidently that road turned into a river. Now we're on the Long Hollow Road. We turned left on the Long Hollow Road. And the Long Hollow Road goes through a community called, I had to stop and think, Coolidge. And at Coolidge, the Long Hollow Road goes straight, and then we go around a curve, and then we'll be on the Cedar Creek Road. This video is going to end before we get to, and you can see me pull off and you'll see a little white car go by. I was holding him back so I'd let him go. I just wonder if he'll ever see this video. So we're on the Long Hollow Road, and when we get out to the community of Coolidge, there's an intersection out there, but Long Hollow Road looks like it curves to the left. But when we go around the curve, we'll be on the Cedar Creek Road. And we're going to cross this, we'll go across the Cedar Creek Bridge. But this video is going to end here shortly. As we continue, and you can tell if you can see the bank has eroded quite a bit in certain areas. And it looks like a piece of equipment over to the left there was doing some work. But I can only imagine how scary it was coming up this road and the water coming down the road. So if you have any information that you can give us in a comment on any of these videos, I'll say again, we will really appreciate it. We continue on the Long Hollow Road. This video is going to end in about a minute. These videos are somewhere around 17 minutes long. And there's 6 of the videos, and this is video 1 of 6. We're getting close to the Coolidge community, and video 2 of 6 will pick up on the Long Hollow Road. So that concludes video 1 of 6, and I'll try to upload these to YouTube as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.